And I am sorry to say, boys and girls, this is a rude frog. He's sticking his tongue out at you. This is one of my fastest drawings. It is a grumpy dog. We don't always choose the best words the first time. This is a first draft of a story. You can see that about a third of the words are crossed out. And it's not because I made mistakes, although heaven knows there's a lot of mistakes in there. It's because I found better words. When I am working on a draft, I do not erase. I draw a simple line through the words that don't work, and I squeeze in better words. And that's the whole process of revisions. Now, how many people here, when they're doing revisions, read what they have written to themselves? Just about everybody. And that's a good start. Another way that I read my work out loud is to somebody else. And when you read your stories to somebody else, you can ask them questions. Hey, is there any part you didn't understand? And if they tell you, you go back to that part and you work on it. The last way that my story is read may surprise you. And that is, I will take my story and I'll give it to somebody else. And I'll say, please read me this story. Now you would think as the author, I would know my story the best of all. And I do, in my imagination. But sometimes, in order to get my story from my imagination onto the paper, I don't choose all the words that I need. And that's why I'm listening to somebody read me my own story. I'm comparing it to the story that's in my imagination. And if I find that there's a hole in it, I go back and I put more words into it. Now you're able to guess that he ate it. And this is important because writers do this on purpose. We try to lead our readers to think that they know what's going to happen next. And we do that because we want to surprise them. And it's the surprises in the writing that make what you write more interesting. The more surprises or unexpected things that you can put in, the more people will enjoy reading it. Anytime that you get stuck when you're writing, think about the who, what, when, where, how, and why of the story. Usually you can come up with one or more answers that will help you get unstuck.
I think I liked my favorite part with him drawing the frog because it was just really funny looking. He was really funny and he made funny faces.
What do you think was your favorite part about the whole thing?
Probably the book he showed us.
Yeah, what was neat about that?
That he came up with all his own illustrations and his storyline was really good.